How serious is a threat of this to President Xi? If what we've heard is correct, and their whole real estate economy collapses with everything around it, and then there's rampant inflation, what happens? How unstabilizing for his regime is that, Roy?
Well, I think it's never seen before. Like the rate, like we talk about the numbers of generals and commanders being purged, and also CCP members, and also the white gloves. Remember those white gloves, like Wang Jian were killed like in 2018. Miles first exposed it. Like he was not. It's not a suicide. Then like we saw so many, because those white gloves have been faking the numbers for those, financial giants. Like Jack Ma, Miles predicted his result, his ending will be very miserable. Also Pony Ma, like the president of Tencent, and Miles used to say that those platforms like TikTok, Zoom, Tencent, Huawei, they will eventually all banned and delisted from American market. And also we saw the chip bans, like they're running out of chips, same name server. That's one of the tools the United States would use. And now we saw the UN, the EU is fining 370 billion dollars from TikTok because it's violated some privacy laws. So and I think the West is experiencing this, like they're looking at those platforms, and they realize that they're just an espionage scheme run by CCP, using those human intelligence collection and to build the network and to spying on the people. And then, like if you look at the accounting standards of those companies, none of them would, really meet the standards of the American and the European standard, and all of them should be delisted. And then we talk about the real estate is collapsing. 35% of the economy, that accounts for 35%, and the shadow banking accounts for 43%. And now, we still have $7 trillion investing in CCP is extremely dangerous. So if we look at the timeline, I think it's gonna be as soon as in months, maybe 2-3 months until the end of this year. And next year we talk about it definitely there's a high probability happening bursting this bubble before the election, and Xi would purposefully do this. He would do this on purpose because he would gain an advantage when the tension rises to some point, and U.S. and the Europe is experiencing the biggest ever financial crisis. That's a perfect timing for him to take over Taiwan and start this military assault. Now we're seeing the new evil axis. We talked about this before. The three countries, Russia, North Korea, they're integrating, exchanging resources. And now we saw more countries and regimes joining. Venezuela is joining. I think also CCP sent the first one. CCP is the first regime sent the ambassador to the Taliban. They're having a comprehensive cooperation right now, and I think now Russia is having more talks with the CCP, so we'll see. But the financial situation is really, really not good.